If you've ever had issues removing wrap vinyl or even stickers from back windows or windshields or really any surface at all, today we're going to go through some tips and tricks on how you can remove vinyl easier and what tools we recommend to do so. So let's get started. If you're using a wrap material, or if you know it was a wrap material before and it hasn't been on that long, this one hasn't been on there long at all, it should be pretty easy to get up. You can use anything. You can try and use your finger to get it up. This is just a little chiseler to try and get it started basically. But once you get it started, you should be able to start peeling on it. If you ran into any issues where it doesn't want to come up right away, the thing you can do is just hit it with some heat. That's going to kind of let the adhesive kind of come off a little bit, make it a little easier to get started on the peel process. You'll kind of see it go through. Once the adhesive's kind of set, you should be able to just start peeling this up a little bit at a time here. You may need to keep using heat. If it hasn't been on long at all, you honestly may just be able to peel it straight off like I'm doing here. It should come off in one piece. If it's been in the sun any amount of time, it's going to start flaking off or something like that. You're going to want to go to some different tools than this, and we'll talk about that next. If it left any adhesive behind when you peeled off the vinyl, you can use wrap remover. All you're gonna do is spray it on the adhesive that's left behind. You're gonna wanna let that sit for about 60 seconds or so, and then you can come off and wipe it off. If it didn't come off, just wiping it off with a standard towel, you can use the little chiseler like we did before and scrape at it. We also have these from Scrape Right, which is the big gripper, and you can really scrape away at all of this. This is gonna be paint safe, so you're not gonna have to worry about peeling any of that off. Once that goes through, you can go ahead and wipe it down. Once you get the adhesive off, you'll be ready for the next vehicle graphic if you're going to apply one. So let's talk about worst case scenario. So we have something like this. It's been on here for 10 plus years at this point. It's really stuck on there, right? I can't pick at this. It's not going to come off. You'll get the same scenario with a vehicle graphic that's been out, say, in the desert for a few years. That adhesive is just going to stick on. You can still use the tools before. We could scrape at them. We're not getting anything off, right? I can scrape at it with this one. I can get a little bit flaking off. You can see it here. If I peel this, right, it's just going to come off in pieces. If that's the case, what I would recommend is get an MBX tool. This is what we use if we need to basically grind the vinyl off a substrate. If we've tried everything else, nothing works to get it off, we'll use this. It works especially well if a vehicle's been out in the sun a long time, but it will even work on this that's been on here, you know, like we said, 10 plus years. If you're trying to remove any vinyl, between the tools that you see here, you should be able to get off pretty much any vinyl that's out there. So if you're interested in any of these, links will be in the description below so you can check them all out there. If there's other videos like this you would like to see, let us know in the comments below and we'd be happy to help you. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.